Adolf Hitler's name casts a long shadow over the 20th century. He remains one of history's most infamous figures. His reign of terror, fueled by hatred and driven by twisted ideology, plunged the world into darkness. The echoes of his atrocities continue to resonate, reminding us of the fragility of peace and the devastating consequences of unchecked ambition. This is the story of Hitler's rise and fall. It is a story of a nation grappling with economic despair, vulnerable to the seductive promises of a charismatic demagogue. It is a stark reminder of the dangers of nationalism, propaganda, and the seductive allure of power. Most importantly, it is a story that demands to be remembered, lest we repeat the mistakes of the past. Adolf Hitler's early life was marked by disappointment and frustration. Born in Austria in 1889, he harbored dreams of becoming an artist. However, his aspirations were dashed when he was twice rejected by the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts. This rejection fueled a simmering resentment within him. The young Hitler drifted, scraping by as a postcard painter in Vienna. He developed a deep-seated hatred for the city's cosmopolitan atmosphere. He blamed its diverse population for his misfortunes. It was during these years that the seeds of his poisonous ideology began to take root. World War I provided an outlet for Hitler's frustrations. He enlisted in the German army, eager to prove his worth. He served with distinction, earning the Iron Cross for bravery. However, Germany's defeat in the war left him feeling betrayed and humiliated. He became convinced that Germany had been stabbed in the back by its own people, a sentiment that resonated with many disgruntled Germans. This sense of grievance and resentment would become a powerful tool in Hitler's hands. He would use it to manipulate a nation desperate for a savior. In the aftermath of World War I, Germany was a nation in turmoil. The economy was in shambles. Political instability reigned. It was in this climate of uncertainty and fear that the Nazi Party, a fringe group with a radical nationalist agenda, began to gain traction. Hitler, with his passionate oratory skills and uncanny ability to tap into the anxieties of the masses, quickly rose through the ranks of the Nazi Party. He discovered a talent for captivating audiences, his fiery speeches laced with a potent mix of nationalism, anti-Semitism, and promises of a return to German greatness. The Beer Hall Putsch of 1923, a failed attempt to seize power in Munich, proved to be a turning point. Although the putsch was a failure and Hitler was imprisoned, it provided him with a national platform. It was during his time in prison that he wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle, a rambling manifesto outlining his twisted ideology and plans for Germany's future. Hitler emerged from prison more determined than ever. He understood the power of propaganda and spectacle. He transformed the Nazi Party into a formidable political machine, poised to exploit Germany's vulnerabilities. The Great Depression of the 1930s proved to be Hitler's golden opportunity. As Germany's economy crumbled, unemployment soared, and despair gripped the nation, the Nazi Party's popularity surged. People were desperate for a solution, for someone to blame for their suffering. Hitler offered them scapegoats, Jews, communists, intellectuals, anyone deemed different or undesirable. He promised to restore Germany to its former glory, to avenge the humiliation of Versailles, and to create a 1,000-year Reich. Through a combination of intimidation, propaganda, and political maneuvering, Hitler tightened his grip on power. The Enabling Act of 1933 effectively granted him dictatorial powers, dismantling the Weimar Republic and ushering in the dark era of Nazi Germany. Germany had succumbed to the allure of a demagogue. Its descent into darkness was swift and brutal.